the fuck? I ain't driving this. Like,
I'm overthinking that. Oh my gosh. That's my favorite car.
okay, I'm putting you right now.
You
Wow,
16.
I want a car like that. Go, 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 go.
Where the fuck is the courtroom at? I thought it was like straight back, but am I tripping? Where's the fucking courtroom? Oh shit, I'm tripping right there. people playing games. I don't think anybody gonna show up. Make sure I was on time. What? Sorry for the what? Mitigation in process. Unusual connection issues. And it's pretty usual for this city. So no one's coming to court. Yeah, no one's coming to court. I wasn't 100% sure because, different city, blah, blah, blah. But yep, not coming to court. Well, lock them up then. I'm going to tell the police, though, lock them up. What is wrong? My cat just won't shut up. Why are you making all that noise? Shit is annoying. You didn't give him none of that? Come on, you little shit. Hmm. So no one's gonna bother to come to court. All right. Well, Well, that's all right. We'll go down to PD and handle it.
Yeah, who's this?
Hello?
Who's this?
What's going on?
Incident. We was up here, trying to file a report on some niggas, I guess, because they was trying to rob us.
Oh, you waiting for the police?
Who
Who the fuck? And no cops are on to issue warrants to you. fuck is WGO? What? Like, what? Why do I have to say it again? I literally, like, what did I just say? Who all Miss Court? Dude, this guy, are you serious? What is so complicated? Join what? Hello?
What's up, is it?
Hey.
Okay, so you said the Holloway sisters.
Yep.
Is was this a criminal
Jalia or
case?
Jinlia. It's like their names are very similar.
Was this a criminal case or a civil case?
Criminal.
Okay, I'm trying not to get shit mixed up before I start doing shit. Jalea Holloway?
Again, their names are very similar and confusing. Jalia, something like they're both very similar, but they're both Holloways. They're sisters. Their parents were there. They're 17.
Both of them are 17?
Yep.
And what were the charges?
Um, one is getting wire fraud, and I think disorderly, and then the other one's getting disorderly, but it might just be disorderly and wire fraud transfer. She had blank cards on her, allegedly.
And who was their attorney?
They didn't have an attorney at the time. This was during their arraignment at the PD.
Okay, so they had an arraignment already.
Yes, so
And which means the case was put on the trial.
they were arraigned. They first they were going to plead guilty, but they wanted to argue everything. So I'm like, well, if you want to argue everything, I'm gonna take this as a not guilty plea, and we can go to court and settle this out. So I said Friday. What time does 8 o'clock work for? We went over everything.
Okay, so
Everybody,
y'all went over everything in the court.
yes, everybody agreed to the time, etc., and the date. Made it very clear. Went over it a few times, and then and nobody showed. Nobody's around.
And it was just those two sisters or you had other people?
No, it's just these two girls right now. And
And
yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, I told them very clearly, if you don't show up for court, I'm gonna send out a warrant, and then you're gonna go to jail for this because I'm not playing this game. You don't want to show up for court. That means you're guilty. So warrants are coming. I just need to get their exact names and stuff, and I don't have
Okay, so
access to the
are you okay?
MDT, so I
No,
need the police to do it, and that's what I'm saying.
no, you good. So can you this is between me and you. We speaking OOC, okay?
Okay.
Can you see tickets?
Uh, some, yeah, I see some kind of tickets, yeah, but I don't unless I'm,
These OJ tickets?
unless it's lit up for me, I don't be in it, but I see them, yeah,
Right. You see the tab that says DOJ tickets.
yeah.
Click on the open ticket that says female motion.
Oh, okay, yeah, Jalea Holloway.
Is that her?
Yeah, this is well, yeah, that's the one of them anyway.
Okay, so let me go over here real quick. Don't give me a second. You said they were arrested, right?
Yes.
I don't see them in the PD court. They were arrested. Tyree
So they
Rodriguez,
waited till
Carter.
today to start talking to a lawyer, which is they should have. I don't know. They should have been on
Moses.
it. They should have been on this yesterday. They should have been on it the night it happened. But
Well, that's one of the girls' names. I guess you can go ahead and put the one out for her. And I'm flying in city. Well, I guess whenever I get the fuck out the queue, and I find out the other girl from you name for you when I get in city. But yeah, you just put those warrants out and send it over to the PD. Cause ain't nobody finna play games.
yeah, if you're gonna go in the MDT, then
Y'all
I
asking
need to
for
know what
lawyers
their
and shit.
specific charges are and everything else. Huh?
I'm talking about them, like they asking for lawyers and shit. That's what I'm
But
saying.
if
She
you
opened
look
the
in the
ticket.
ticket, she didn't even tell them the court date. She didn't even tell the attorney the court date. She's playing games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
she
playing
playing.
you playing games because you didn't even tell your attorney the court date, and you waited until today, the day of court, to even begin opening the ticket and look for lawyers. I told them that night. It was Wednesday night. when this happened, and I told him then you need to get in the DOJ right
Yeah, they
now.
opened the ticket yesterday and said I was told to make a ticket about it. And she needed a lawyer, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
was it yesterday? Because that looked like this morning.
No, no, it's good yesterday. You gotta scroll all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, I guess I didn't go all the way up. Jesus, yeah. She, well, I don't see her giving the attorney the court date in here.
yeah, she's supposed to inform her attorney you feel me? She was supposed to inform her attorney that she had a court date.
Right.
So that's on her. You ain't gotta wait to put a warrant out. They just gonna get arrested. And the next time they see you in court, they gonna be in orange. They're gonna be in orange. Simple as that. 'Cause anybody can be playing around with people. That's stupid. You
Yeah.
wasting my fucking RP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is the sister's name?
I'm gonna put in that ticket into that shorty. She need to turn herself in.
Right?
Oh, I probably. Oh, you think we shouldn't say shit?
No,
Nah. I don't think we
I'm
should say
trying to
shit. If we
find
say
the
something, she might get spooked.
well, I'm looking in the list like maybe her sister joined with her, but she's not in the ticket. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to contact her attorney. I guess we're gonna have to you gonna have to contact her attorney and inform her attorney she need to turn herself in. That's just how it's gonna have to be.
Oh yeah, it's just the one sister in here. The other girl not in here. Let me see if I can go to the main Discord. See if she's where the girl's name's in. Oh, but she might be offline.
Deputy Sue.
Huh?
Okay, I know what she's talking about now.
I don't come in here what 10 minutes late.
I was, you know,
Mhm.
um,
Nah, so basically what it is, them girls supposed to show up for court, basically.
yeah, one of them did put something in the ticket. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot, brother. Yeah, one of them did put
She
something in the
never
ticket
told.
asking about
Yeah,
a
she
judge.
never told her lawyer the court date.
Yeah, if she had a lawyer, she supposed to inform her lawyer that she had already been through a preliminary hearing and that she had a scheduled court date already.
Well, I didn't. I mean, I just kind of skimmed it. I didn't read it, but I don't see no date and time going up nowhere. You know what I mean? Nobody putting up a date and time like, oh, this is when I have court. I don't know what the sister's name is. It's like the same name. It's like the same name. Try to find it in the offlines. What happened to City Trash?
All right, sorry about that. Over here cooking saying some dinner ready. Okay, so it was a Holloway girl that missed court, right?
Yeah, both of them. I don't know the other one's
Okay.
name. One's Jalea, and I need Jylea, and the other
Yeah.
one's it's like
Now
the
Jalea
same name.
did tell Ziara, Attorney Silva, that she was gonna be late. Um, I guess she didn't get in contact with you. Yeah, because right here she says no, but I can meet the lawyer at 8. But I have work today at 7. I totally forgot about that. Then I have other things. I won't be home until 9. Tell judge that. Yeah, so she tried to inform the judge. She told the attorney that um I told Silva, I gave her Silva. I don't know. I know Silva wanted to get her daughter, not her daughter, her parents in to try to do the court. So since she's a minor, so Jaleel, she did try to communicate through the judge. Now her sister, I don't see nothing with the sister.
Oh, you don't see no charges or nothing?
So nah, that's another thing too. They didn't do any charges. When I talked to Jackson, Jackson even sit there and said, he did send her up for 200 months, but it was trying to be like, it's like a misdemeanor. So we really only deal with felonies, but this is a misdemeanor thing. I guess she thought was unfair, so she wanted to
What?
bring it, and I told her she can look into it if she feels like it was,
Mm.
something deeper than that. When I did my investigation on it, when it comes to like eye stuff, I saw nothing wrong, in my personal opinion. Um, so yeah, but I'm letting her, appeal that or whatever the case may be.
I'm just all right. Well, then I don't. Whatever. So basically, yeah. So what are we doing exactly? I'm confused because it seems like the cops are the judges, and the cops are sending people up and sentencing people. And
Well, no, the cops aren't sending people up because even I'm gonna be honest. The reason we haven't had a lot of court cases is because people are waiting out their time. They're not making tickets. So I'm trying to get this parole thing situated where we can pick them up and roll them. Because if you want to be honest, besides the Holloway case, you were supposed to have three cases today. One was Rondo, whatever his name was, and they're supposed to be getting set up with that. Samir has that one. Rain Pearson, they're supposed to do something today to get their court case tomorrow. Don't know what's going on with that. What else? Let me find another one.
My first time hearing about any of this.
And that's my thing. Like, there's stuff going on, but I mean, these people got to go through the proper chains. Samir's supposed to be handling all this type of stuff. He the one that told me that he couldn't, his client couldn't be in the city until 7 or 8. It's 8 o'clock, so I don't know what we're doing. But when it comes to Holloway, Holloway is something that just got brought to my attention. So
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know. I spent about 3 days in city all day, and I was only called on like once, maybe twice.
I'll look into these cases. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that people wasn't going through the proper chains. I'll figure it out. You will be getting notified here soonly. I mean, not soonly, but
Well,
soon about
I guess what I'm
at least two
confused.
of them.
I know, yeah, but I guess what I'm confused about is what am I doing day to day? Like, shouldn't I be doing arraignments all day when people get arrested, or that's not how y'all doing it in this city? Like, I'm just confused on that.
I mean, you should, but it
There's
goes
no
like,
Yeah,
time a
I like to
cop
fuck
should be
around with arraignments too.
sentencing a person. That should never be.
say again.
It's. I said a cop should not be sentencing a person. Like
No, they're not.
that should
Okay.
never be.
Okay, so they're not really sentencing these people, but at the same time, if people are not in at the time, I did tell them to go ahead and do what they got to do. I can't hold somebody in jail just waiting on a
But
judge or
how do
waiting on
you
somebody to get on.
hold on, Corey? How do you know if somebody's they don't know if somebody's not in? They're not calling us because
They're
we be
not.
in
Well,
this
I'm
bitch.
talking about,
No,
okay,
that's
I'm
no,
talking
but
about
that's
going
the
forward.
truth. That's the truth though. I spent 3 days in city all day, every day, just struggling trying to find something to do to keep myself entertained. And I was accessible. I let the cops know. No one's calling me for arresting. You can't tell me they're not arresting people.
From everything,
Everybody that's arrested should go before the judge. Like I don't
okay.
understand where that's not
So,
why that's not happening because that's how the justice system works.
all
You
right,
aren't
hold on one
sentenced
second.
by the police. You don't just go up because the police say you're guilty. That's not
Give
justice.
me one, give me 1 second. All right, Tyree Cross, 7 hours ago was arrested, got a bond, all that type of stuff. So, was you in city to do with that, to deal with that or no?
How would I
You
know?
said 7 hours ago. If you say
It
about
was
seven
seven
hours ago,
hours ago.
I definitely was in the city.
Okay.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
Now,
lying.
I'm trying to get record because I'm not about to,
And
at this point,
I'm gonna
bro.
repeat. I'm always clocked in, so if they ain't got to do shit the same way we look on their service app and see that they on. They ain't got to do the same shit because I'm always clocked in. They ain't got to do shit but call me.
Mhm.
Right. So look, what I'm going down doing right now is figuring out. So when I go to the problem, you feel me? I like to come with facts. I don't like to come with, oh well, I talked to my people and they're saying this, they're saying that. No, I like to come with facts. So before I do anything, I want to just figure this out.
I'm just
No.
trying to figure out how what's that's why I was asking in the meeting what the SOPs were, how the city operates, because I mean, I get it if y'all say, oh, we do it X, Y, and Z over here. Okay, that's fine. But, as far as I know, no one said anything like that, and this is how the justice system works. Like you don't get sentenced by the police. That's why I made myself available. Like, I can be here all the time, but no one's calling on me. I was in here for 3 whole days doing nothing, waiting for them to call on me.
But from my understanding, they they have not really been arresting people like that. And what I mean by that is that when in the arrested tab, when it comes to actual felonies, what we talked about, that they're sending people up for and doing
I
all
don't
that stuff,
understand what the
they haven't
distinction
got
you're
any people.
making between felony and non-felonies. That's what are you saying when you say that?
What do you mean?
You like you're making some kind of distinction. I'm not clear on what that is.
So in our penal codes, we have felonies and non-felonies, right?
Of
The
course.
only thing that goes to court is felonies. All non-felonies, I told them just to go ahead and send them up for. We're not.
Why is that?
Hold on 1 second.
That's what I'm talking about. They're not calling us. That literally is not justice.
Because that is what Gov wanted. It's basically non-felonies to not really go up to court, just due to the fact is like when I say non-felonies, I mean
Oh,
like
wow.
Simple shit.
Okay. Well then,
Like I don't mean anything when it comes to violent or anything of that nature, but like, just simple stuff like I think me and Jackson went
I
through it.
don't.
I think there's only
I
like
What's
don't.
five
up?
That's what I'm
misdemeanors.
saying. I don't see a distinction
So are
because
you in
the
city?
way the justice system works
No, not
is,
yet.
no matter whether it's a misdemeanor or felony, you still have a right to plead your case. You still have a right to. You still need to see a judge, irregardless
I
if it's a
mean,
misdemeanor or not.
I
The
understand
police
you,
can't just sentence you and say, "Oh, you're
but
guilty. I'm gonna lock you up." That's not how the justice system works.
and I understand that. But if
And
we're being fair and we're being up
that's
and honest right now, the
yeah.
reason we're doing it like that way is just due to the fact is what is going on in city. And what I mean in city is the fact that it's hard enough to get these people to actually go through the court system the right way when it comes to regular felonies. So what you're talking about, I understand. But right now we have to at least try to get people to go to court without having to do the whole ticket thing. That's what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to get a new script and everything where they don't even have to do anything.
Why weren't they
It's
put on
easy
ankle
for us to
monitors?
even put on ankle monitors, nobody's doing the ankles but PD. And that's the thing.
Right.
That's where DOJ comes in,
And
where now I'm trying to
that's where
get
PD
a
needs to have
department,
them. So then PD can
but
go get them and bring them to court or
but
go get them for the warrant.
but that's where that is where the high command of DOJ is trying to work on that. And what I mean by that is that PD is short staffed. PD cannot have people go and just go get people. That's where DOJ comes in. That is a position that we didn't have, but now we have. So what I mean now is that now I'm getting parole people to go get these people. So when all these people that were put on ankles, we can actually go get them, and we don't need the police like, hey, when is this person supposed to come off ankle? We handle all that stuff. I'm getting all that in line. But until I get the script in to do these things, I'm kind of like, my hands are tied a little bit.
Okay, but you don't really need scripts for DOJ. I mean, you just have to actually do it and be in it and do the work. And if we're just putting it all on the cops, I mean, we don't even make the cops come to the courthouse. I go to them. We do it right there in the PD, which I'm perfectly fine with. But if they're only calling me for felonies, then I mean, what else am I doing in the city?
Um, let me. What I can do is this. I know there was a reason for why we wasn't doing misdemeanors or anything like that. I understand what you mean about if they're just doing felonies, what you're in the city for. I understand that. But when I tell you, like, we even added more charges so you can get your rolling. When I mean more charges, more things that we see in the city that people do, that's easy for you to have your court cases on. But at the same time, it's like what I can't do is like I can't babysit it. And what I mean by babysit it is that when I fly out, if PD is not doing their job when it comes to that, and they're sending people up, not talking through the chains, I can't. I wouldn't know. Once I leave, I leave. So what I mean by that is that that's the reason why I'm trying to get parole. So it doesn't matter. There's a system in place where the minute we like they put people ankles because they can't just PD has like a regulation they have to go through. They can't just send people up. If somebody just does drugs, they can't just send them for a time and call it a day. They have to put them on ankles. So even if they said like nobody's in to handle this X, Y, and Z or whatever the case may be, they have to put people ankles. Jackson and me went through the ankles. There's a lot of people on ankles, but I can't keep up with it because I don't have access to these things. So since I don't have access to these things, I'm gonna get a whole team that has access, including myself, so I can be like, hey, we have these people that is up for probation, whatever, go get them. So when they go get them, I'm setting up court. So I'm trying to keep a whole database like we had last season. I know Judge Davis, you wasn't here last season. Well, we was able to keep track of all these things. Court was able to flow once we had his database. I want to say Judge Gotti was the one who created his database. Well, him and Bradshaw, I think. So we're going back to it. It was very easy. We just didn't have people that it was their job to look after it, if I'm being honest. So nobody cared. But this season, like we actually got people to look after it. I'm getting a whole department just for it. There's people that I've already talked to that want to be the pros. So we're gonna get more court cases, I promise you that. But I'm trying to take it out of anybody's hands. I'm trying to put it in a group's hands to handle with these things, get us more court cases, bring more people in. It's just I'm trying to make it easy. I don't like babysitting people. I'm sorry.
Right. It's just I don't know. I have content to think about and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing anything DOJ. Like I'm making sneakers. and I'm buying stuff and I'm selling stuff,
Mhm.
and that's all I have to do in the
What-
city. Like
One one sec.
I'm always available.
Right, and I understand this,
But
but
if they're
what
not
I'm telling
calling
you
on, if
is,
they're not, it's not even in their SOPs. That's what I was trying to understand. So the SOPs aren't even. We're doing something different here in this city where it's just like the cops have all this extra power and they can just send people to jail. I mean, okay, if that's how y'all want to do it,
but that's what I'm telling you. They're not just sending people to jail. That's
they are. You
yeah,
literally
yeah.
just said they are for misdemeanors.
Mhm.
That's a whole lot of crimes that could be considered misdemeanors.
And I understand you when it comes to misdemeanors, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is what this city is doing. That's the best way I can put it for
Yeah,
misdemeanors.
that's what
People,
I said. I get it. That's how y'all want to do it. That's fine. That's how y'all want to do it. All right. Well, just then I'll just be on call when y'all need a judge or whatever. I can come in and do that. It's
I'm
just
about to say, I know the way they're doing it. It's like majority of the time when they go to certain calls, it's really felonies, and I don't mean it like that. Like I know it sounds bad, but it's like I'm gonna be honest. That one time where I called you, I see you before you got there. I did 3 bond hearings before you got there. I mean, it's like it kind of happens a lot, and I get what you're saying that it should be open to everything. But the way our city works in the community, and I know it sucks, and I understand it, but they're dumb. They do felonies. They want to be shooters. They want to do this, so it's just easy for us to do felonies because that's what everything is anyway.
okay.
Like I'm just trying to control what I can control. What I can control is the way court is set up. So I've talked to Jackson about it. If things not happening, y'all let me know. I'll talk to them. Jackson and them told me about a situation that happened last night where people didn't agree and stuff like that. I talked to them about it. We're getting something better in line, where we just, it makes sense. Makes sense for everybody, Rolly. It makes
What
sense
happened?
with bond hearings, because PD and DOJ might have a different opinion about bond hearings. So I talked to Jackson about bond hearings, how we're doing it, because really they don't want to come to the courthouse, which that's kind of what Jackson's doing with his people. They don't want to do the extra stuff. They don't want to do OC stuff. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. They're content creators, just like you, Davis, but they're PD content creators. So with PD, I'm gonna be honest, with content creators PD, from what I've seen, they do everything in city. They don't want to do nothing out city because they viewers not seeing that. They don't care. But for people like you, a lot of your content is going to be everything when it comes to the judicial system, like bond hearings, all type of stuff. So it really doesn't. It's not
Yeah,
focused on one thing.
I show my well, the way I do my stuff when I'm a lawyer, prosecutor, whatever. I show what I'm working on in my audience, so you know what I'm saying. They be into
Yeah.
what I'm doing when I'm making paperwork, when I'm doing whatever, when I'm looking at body cams, when I'm yada yada
Right.
yada. Like they be into all that. Like so, I mean, I don't understand why they can't hit a button and fix it so their audience can see whatever they're doing. But we have to be able to handle warrants and have tangible items. If they don't want to do that, you know, all right.
Look,
I mean,
I
that's
want
that's
you.
fine. Like I'll just, you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
just had the wrong
I,
idea about what was going on over here. That's all. And
nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want you to do your rollie. How you been doing your rollie? All right. With PD can't do certain things, just like we can't do certain things, right? Now I get it. Everything is in our power when it comes to certain things, but it's like certain stuff that you're looking for, like with the court system, right? What just happened with these people not making it into court? One person tried to communicate. Now, did they go through proper chains? No, the other person didn't. If you told me right now, well, the other person, I don't know anything about it. I want to go pick this person up. I have something in place and I'm working on now to go get this person. We have a way we do things. We're still trying to iron out, and that's what we're telling people. Certain things we can iron out. We can get better. Here, y'all. Come up with a system. That's what we're working on. That's literally what Fowl's doing right now, trying to get a new script in here where it's easy for us to do our job. I see where we ain't gotta do a lot of shit. It's easy. We don't gotta ask PD for MBT. Everything is straight and set up. Pay system, everything. We're trying to figure out everything all in one swoop. So that's why I be asking people to work with me because I want to hear y'all through everything. But it's like when you already got a long list of stuff that needs to be fixed, especially with DOJ being outdated. Because like the script that we're trying to get is similar to what me and you talked about. With name changes, all type of stuff. Like we're trying to get better stuff. So we don't
Mhm.
have a lot of problems where it comes to role playing DOJ. DOJ can get paid. But as me and Chief Justice Gotti talked about, DOJ has been like the last on the list for the longest. So I'm trying to get everything situated, but I'm sorry. It's gonna like you gotta work with me a little bit, you know? I promise you, I'm gonna fix it. I want y'all to put y'all suggestions in there so I can go through it and get what y'all need. But if I don't know what's going on and I don't know what y'all want because people don't say anything, it's hard for me to be like, okay, we can do this, we can do that. Because everything that's said with DOJ came from like what we were missing, what was going on, and what people said. So like even us having this talk now, I didn't know people felt like, oh, let's like we add more stuff to do because we don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
So when you tell me that, then I understand you.
Yeah, and the way
So
the
I
city's set up, you can only make money 3 days out, 4 days out of the week, and then every single week they close the city for one of those days.
right.
Like, what the fuck? There's nothing to
I
do.
understand that.
I don't run the streets. I don't do all of that extra stuff. You know what I mean? It's usually
Yeah.
like DOJ, and then outside of that, I might have boyfriend and little romance life or whatever on the side, but that's it. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And
it's I'm
I
I
understand
so
that.
so if there's no work for me, what am I doing?
Nah, I feel that, but that's where I'm coming in trying to do like me and some other people talked about DOJ, right? And some things we can do like community service, get more stuff in our community because they think we should be equivalent to EMS. And I see that, I understand that. People be fucking with EMS, like just with certain stuff like money, like I ain't gonna lie, EMS get a lot of money just by doing simple shit. It's easy to like for people to like, you know what I'm saying, say EMS should get paid good. I don't know why. But like I said, DOJ is the stepchild. Like it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, we need to do this. I need my people to have that because they look at it as, oh, okay, what are your people doing?
Okay,
And
right,
that's
but
one
that's the thing. Like, it doesn't just need to come out of thin air. We should be generating our own money because all
right.
these court cases, even misdemeanors, should be going through the court. When they come to court and you get arraigned and you whatever, you get court costs and court fees and everything else. That stuff adds up, and then that's how you can hand out money to people. Like, that's just basic economy 101.
And that's why I said I understand you. Like I really do. And that's why I want you to understand. Like I'm not trying to tell you wrong with the misdemeanor stuff. We just went to try to like go hang with families just because we was in a lot of them. So instead of having a long list of court cases, we wanted to go ahead and get
Sound
everything
like
through.
people being lazy, not wanting to do the work. No offense.
It's not even lazy wanting to do the work. It's like if I'm being real and I'm being 100% transparent, it's like, okay, you and Coco and Gotti, right? Three judges. So far, y'all activity has been great. When I come to my attorneys, I'm gonna be very much transparent. I only have two attorneys that I've seen in the past couple of days on top of their shit. Everybody else is like here and there. You feel me? So it's like really when you come to these court cases, y'all could have these court cases set up without me being present, without Gotti being present either, to even oversee it. And you're handling your part.
Tried
Again,
to,
like I
and nothing
said,
happened.
see, that's what I'm saying. That okay, if it's being communicated on this end, then the other end need to pick their shit up. So that's where I'm trying to figure out if there's another option.
It's given the DOJ is feckless.
Is what?
It's feckless. Like, it doesn't has no real effect. Like, it doesn't really do anything, or it doesn't really have real consequences. It seems. Like,
Nah, I'll be honest.
I've never
I
been in the
wanna.
DOJ where people could just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this or do that," or we're not gonna call a judge. Like, that's crazy.
See, no, I don't want to
That's
do that.
crazy. That's crazy to me.
I want to make DOJ to the point like fear just similar to PD. That's why I'm doing the parole thing. That's why I'm doing other things because I want to create a system where we don't have to make a lot of like OOC stuff. Everything can be IC. The only thing that's be OOC is like the documents and stuff. But I want to make it where you have stuff to do.
Well, yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
some
it's
things
easy.
have to be in the ease. Like, you can't
Yeah,
avoid
some
that.
things. Yeah, you're correct.
Like, all the
But I'm trying to
documents, like
make it.
continuances, warrants,
Yeah,
etc.
yeah,
Like,
stuff like that. Yeah, I understand. But right now, it seems like 90% of DOJ is OOC and like only 10% is in the city. You feel me? Like that's it. It's just
Yeah.
I want to make it more. I want to make it where you guys have the content. Like you said, name changes, right? IDs. We're talking about IDs, all type of stuff. Like we're trying to make it where you really have to do a lot of stuff, like adoptions, name changes. You have to roll that out. You can't just, you know what I mean? Like you can't just make a ticket and get your name changed. Like we want everything to be in city.
Yeah,
We
they should
want
have to
these
go to a
interactions.
lawyer, and then the lawyer
Yeah,
draw up the form, and then that's how the lawyer makes money. They charge them a filing fee or whatever. Then when they
I'm
come to
telling you,
court,
yeah,
there's a court cost and fees, and that's how the court makes
exactly.
money.
So when I tell you this script that we're looking into handles a lot of stuff in city, and that's what we're saying. Like I get where you're coming from. Oh, we need this, we need that. We're really trying to like figure out a way just to get by until we get the things we need. So I'm not trying to tell y'all like, oh, it doesn't matter. No, talk to me, big the suggestions. But when we get this new script, if everything that y'all not suggesting doesn't come with it, then let me know. But from my understanding, is majority stuff that everybody's asking for is going to come in this new script. And Louis already gave me the green line on the script, so I'm really like, just waiting on him.
Okay.
Like you're gonna have a lot to do once we get the script, and he said we can get the script, so you should be good. Now, if you're not after you get the script, let me know. Then we can talk about how to make it better.
Okay. Well, just let me know when it's in or whatever, or when I don't know. Let me know when I need it, because it's hard for me to like,
No,
you,
I want you
you
on
know what I
that
mean.
case Saturday.
I can't sit in city and do nothing. Like I really can't. Like
No, 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 no. And I understand
it's
that, and I,
fucking
I
up my
want you on this
channel.
case Saturday. Like Saturday, we're going to definitely have a court case, a big court case with the PD. I want you on that. Gotti's gonna do
Tomorrow?
the yes tomorrow.
Okay, what time?
That's 11 from my understanding. Yeah, we haven't changed that time. Like I'm gonna be honest. I know it sounds shitty, but once like we're trying to get some stuff like that on channel like Weasel News and shit,
What
and we
shitty?
have some people that do Weasel News. So we do have a couple big court cases that we've been trying to schedule, and I've been more involved in those. Just because I feel like cases that can get knocked out real quick. I'm trying to let my people when it comes to the attorneys handle it, but it seems like they're not. So I'll step into that, and I apologize, Davis. I don't know what's
So
going on with
what's
the attorney
tomorrow?
side.
You need me where and when
It's
tomorrow?
Rain Pearson is suing. You ain't see that? I thought we announced about it or no?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, yeah. Rain Pearson is suing the police department. If we ain't make an announcement, I'll make one real quick. We need a judge for it. I was gonna sign you. I think I was trying to do. Gotti was gonna be the trial. Want to see like if it's enough evidence to go to trial for real. And then I was gonna make you the actual judge presiding over the case. So we're gonna make it a big event, like people can come type of court case. Like Weasel News there, all type of stuff. Like we're making an event. It's not just gonna be
Okay.
run the regular court cases. Cause
But if
she's
we have
technically we don't.
court regularly, people would start to come to court. You know what I mean?
I know. I talked to Angel about that. We had conversations. That's why I say I promise you at this court case,
So
we're gonna try
what
to get an
time do
actual
I need to
schedule.
be? I keep asking you what time. You're not
That's what I
telling
said,
me.
11. Yes, I did. I
Oh,
said 11.
11
I said 11
Eastern?
twice. Yeah.
That's that's 8
Like I
o'clock.
said, there's supposed to be something going on there. I'm gonna check in with that because they're supposed to be doing their witness statements, all type of shit. So they're supposed to be going through a pretrial right now. So let me figure out about that. But yeah, it's supposed to be tomorrow, 11 p.m. Eastern. I got a jury, all type of shit. We don't even do juries. We're doing it just to see how it goes and go from there.
A
I'm trying
jury.
to, yeah, I'm trying to get shit in the city that people are asking for.
That's crazy.
Espe-
Look,
Especially
a jury ain't never gonna work. The jury is gonna just set the man free,
no,
especially
because
if most of the city is criminals.
because it's not that type of jury.
What kind of
This
jury is it?
Because for cases like this, most time IA, which is angels, sometimes look into corruption because corruption is not allowed in the city. That's why I'm letting this case go through because technically I'm not supposed to. But with the case, it kind of was like a weird situation where we didn't understand what was going on. A lot of stuff was left out, so we didn't ban this person. We just told them they couldn't work PD. They thought it was unfair. Now, they're suing PD for wrongful termination. We're letting that shit go and see how it looks to other people and determine if it was a wrongful termination or not. So with that being said, most times, like I said, with corruption, it's we don't talk about it. Um,
Okay. I've never done a jury
so
trial. They usually don't work because of that very reason.
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're it's gonna be angels involved with that. It's not gonna be no regular jury.
This is a civil suit? Why is there a jury? That's where I'm like, wait, I'm so confused. He's suing, there's no jury in a civil suit. Is there? Why
Well,
do we
the
have
person is sorry about that. The person is requesting a jury. Most times it's really not, but the person is requesting a jury feeling like it will be an unfair trial without one. I'm like I said, I'm granted this person that due to the type of situation it is.
okay.
Like I said, it's gonna be a good case. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a good case. We're trying something different. Some people that's content creators, they already put it on their eyes, and it went pretty good just for the formal. So I think it's gonna be something good for
So
content creators,
then
especially.
if the jury is there,
Mm.
then what am I doing? I'm just being referee. I don't even actually weigh in on anything the jury does. And then we just go by whatever the jury says.
Well, not necessarily because you still come up with, you know, certain things. Because from my understanding,
Which is
it's
what?
gonna be there's gonna be something if she wins and if she loses. So you're gonna be the whole determination off of it.
No,
It
not the
all falls
jury
down on
is.
you.
How? The jury is. That's where I'm confused. How does that, how are we playing that out? If the jury says, oh,
From
they
my
find, if the jury
from
finds the
from my
police
understanding,
department guilty
right.
and I don't agree, then what?
Okay. Let me look more into that because from my understanding, I think the jury is supposed to be determining the punishment for
I'm
it if they
looking.
feels like if it's justified or not. Um, Let me look more into that. Like I said, we just really officially announced that it's gonna be tomorrow night. I still got to get all the details down with how we're doing the jury. Like I said, she requested it. People think it'll be a good idea. Um, I still ain't got all the details ironed out. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I get what you're saying. I hear your concern. Let me look into it before I go further.
Let me see something before you get off of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I just asked like when presiding over a civil case in Illinois, is the judge allowed to rule differently from the jury? Yes, the judge presiding over a civil case in Illinois is allowed to rule differently from the jury, although this is rare and occurs only under specific legal circumstances. While the jury decides the facts, the judge ensures the verdict complies with the law. Okay, I'm gonna read some more about this. Okay, right. Okay, right. Just what I thought. Okay. Okay. So basically, like, if the evidence is overwhelmingly clear one way and the jury is just like, nah, he's innocent or whatever the case may be, then the judge can overrule it. Like, so that protects us from bullshit happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the person that's requested a jury. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This.
As long as it's nothing crazy. When I mean something crazy, like the jury should obviously vote the same way as the judge.
Yeah,
Especially like I
that's what I
said
was
with the
saying.
circumstances.
Yeah, and in the law it agrees. It says just that.
Yeah,
It says just that. Like usually the judge will agree with the jury, but when there's legal circumstances, because the judge is there
yeah,
to
right,
uphold the actual, to make sure everything happens by the law. If there's clear and undeniable, like overwhelming evidence saying that this is what happened, and the jury's like, nah, let him go or whatever, then the judge can definitely overturn that.
right,
Because you have to still follow the law. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you see him breaking the law on videotape, you got the man stealing out the store, and the jury's like, oh, he's innocent. Nah, the judge isn't going to let that fly.
right.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to be on the same page. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, tomorrow at 8, I'll be there. Well, 8 for me.
Tomorrow 11,
8.
11 p.m.
Yeah, it's 8 for me.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll make sure I'm there early, just like I was today when nobody showed up.
Let me find out about that because the ticket that I'm seeing, the person is coming in for that right now. Um, I don't know about her sister though, because her sister didn't make a ticket at all.
Right.
Like I said, this is a silver thing. Like I try really not to be like on people's toes about this shit though.
No, it's not a civil thing. Criminal. It's criminal. She had blank cards in her pocket.
See, from my understanding, PD didn't even make that nothing crazy just to try to give her a break. Like I talked to Jackson about it because she's making a big deal about it. PD's making it just like a juvenile thing. Like like kind of just like, oh, she did something bad, but she's a juvenile, so we're gonna let her go. Like I don't think PD really was trying to charge her for real.
Well, that's crazy.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
see
I'll
that
look
that's what
into
I'm
it, but
saying. Like, what are we doing? And it's the DOJ. Like, what we do doesn't matter if the
uh,
cops can determine how we're sentencing people and if cases even go to court or not. They shouldn't have that ability. But that's where I get kind of weird.
okay. So let me ask you a question. Like I get that we're trying to be realistic as possible, and I understand that. So people like you, I want you to understand right now, you're the only judge besides Morgan and Gotti. They only have three judges. Now y'all have been doing a lot, and when I mean a lot, it's like more than everybody. My attorneys and everything like that, I need them to be more active. I get what you're wanting, but we got to get more activity for what you're asking for. So let me try to get some more people in because I see where you're coming from, and realistically, I do agree with you. But some things I feel like we don't have enough people for. So let me try to get some more people for that. That's why I feel like I'm trying to get parole, trying to get other stuff so we can really have these court cases. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people have been saying stuff about us not doing anything when it comes to court, but these people really not making tickets, and we're trying not to send
Well,
people
that's
up for the nines.
that's why it shouldn't be. That's why it shouldn't be an option. You know what I mean? Like you see the judge
Stop.
once. What?
No, not you, not you. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
talking about myself.
I'm like, what? Once you see the judge, the ball's rolling. You got court now. You got to hurry up and get a lawyer.
That's like one dude. I
And
gave him a bond, and
that's
he called me.
anybody that's released on bond and they're not going to be remanded to the
Hmm?
prison until their court date needs an ankle monitor. That way the cops can just go get them. Like, here you didn't show up for court. And that's why I told that girl, because I know we don't have a lot of people. I told that girl, if you don't come to court, if y'all don't come to court, I'm gonna take that as a admission of guilt, and I'm gonna put a warrant out, and you're gonna be arrested, and you're going to jail. I told him
Well,
that.
I mean, honestly, if you want to do it, go ahead.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, go ahead and drop a warrant. I'm cool with that. As the judge, at the end of the day, is up to you.
Well, the reason why is because I feel like we need to set an example. We need to let people know we're not playing out here. You will
That's
go
what I'm
to
saying. Like,
jail. You do have to go to court. If you don't, there's consequences. So now instead of getting a plea or have your day in court, now you go to prison. They
see,
say,
like, and I agree with that
and the
on her
cops didn't,
sister.
and the cops didn't want to put, the cops didn't, well, disorderly conduct you shouldn't be locked up for, but the cops didn't want to put ankle monitors on them because they said they know where they be at all the time. So boom, here's your warrant, go pick them up.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, for her sister, I understand. Like, Jaleel did try to get in contact with a judge. Did try to get in contact with a judge
You mean a
on
lawyer?
her lawyer. Well, no, she did get in contact with a lawyer
How did she try to get in contact with a judge?
because she told her lawyer, but the lawyer Silva never told you that she couldn't make it. She did get in contact with a lawyer. She still has a
See,
ticket open with that
well, then
lawyer.
she needs some kind of strike or something because you was supposed to feel if you had a case. She told you about things. She said she's not gonna make it. Whatever. Then you need to go into the thing and fill out that continuance form and submit it.
I talked to Silva about that. That's why I said that the sister that didn't put her open a ticket, I believe she should go get picked up on a warrant. The other one, she did say something to the lawyer. I can see that ticket. So
But
trust me,
she
I
didn't.
will I
She
will
still
talk to
was.
Silva.
But she was aware. No, see, that's where you being too lenient because she was aware of her court date. Her parents were aware of her court date. Whether she could get a lawyer or not, she still needed to go to her court date. They decided not to go to the court date.
So how do her parents know if
They were
Silva
they, they
just
were there at
told
the
her?
arraignment. They were there at the arraignment. We
Uh,
all agreed on the time and the date, 8 p.m. on Friday, this coming Friday. Come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. You let them off the hook or you do whatever, then we're feckless. What we do doesn't matter. What we say doesn't matter.
Be awake until 7 or 8. But I can be. I'll see if you need me to be. I can wait until then. That'll give me a bit of time. I'll just getting on. And shit, she's still even asking for right now around
And
the time that
and
she's
if you
supposed to
if
have
you want to
court.
give the girl a break, that's fine. Then I want to hold the lawyer in contempt. Somebody's got to pay. We can't just sit here and let people play in our
I
face.
understand. I
Somebody
understand.
somebody has to have some kind of consequence for this.
I feel like I know this is gonna sound bad. I'm not even trying to be on Silver's side. I didn't know. When did she say something about she has court the next day? When did she say something?
I skimmed it. I didn't see her tell the girl that she had a court date. That should have been one of the first things out of her mouth. I have court such and such a time. I need to do the. And I ain't got nothing else to do. If I gotta go behind people, tell them what they need to do for
No,
a little
but
bit, I
I
could do that.
can. I need
Well,
the
I
lawyer at
can.
8, but I have work at 7. Totally forgot about that. Then I have other things I'm moving until 9. Anyway, I could tell the judge that. So yesterday at 1:49, yeah, she did say that she had court
Okay.
because
So
she said that
then,
she needed the lawyer at 8. Now she didn't say she had court, but she said she needs the lawyer at 8. Yeah, that's all she said. I don't think Silva understood that she had court, if I'm being honest. Because she didn't say she had court. She just said she needed a lawyer by 8.
uh, well,
yeah, go get draw me up to one, please. I'll get PD on it. I think personally it's
I don't know
I
the
don't think
other
she did.
girl's name. And
Which
if you
one?
don't want to
Jaleel?
if you don't want to do, I, Honestly, honestly, I have to be completely honest. Like, if I'm gonna be a judge here, we have to be able to uphold what I said. I made a ruling, you know what I mean? And she decided
Yeah.
not to come to court. Now she getting a warrant.
And
And
and that's why I said draw up 2 warrants because at this point, I mean, she wasn't really vocal about she had a lawyer. I'm not gonna lie, like she did say she needed a lawyer at 8, but I didn't know she had a court date. I would have made sure that got taken care of properly. So I'm Jaleel, and I'm found out this is his name to drop a warrant for it. Call
well,
it a
that's
day.
why I need the other girl's name.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Um, I'm gonna have to go
Unless the
MDT and
police,
figure out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless the police didn't charge her, if she's not charged in the MDT, then
Oh,
I'm not worried about.
they're not. That's why I said neither of them are charged MDT. The whole Holloway scene, nothing is charged MDT. That's all I'm saying.
So how they telling me
I like.
charges and everything? See, this is why I don't like not having an MDT because I can't validate or verify anything. The cops can just change
Nah,
or do
I mean,
anything.
yeah, I know, I understand.
What?
That's why I said I'm telling you with this new MDT, it's not supposed to be like that. Like we have our own shit. We ain't gotta go to PD for nothing. That's what me and Fal was even having a conversation with prior to this situation. We even said it's going to be a situation where some people don't have access to things and they're going to need it. Like that's why we didn't like that I had to use MDT through PD giving it to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I understand.
All right, well, I'll wait and see. I'm if there's nothing in it. They was talking about sending this girl up for 50 months because
Who?
she Jalea Holloway because Jalea
I know who was
Holloway,
talking about sending her up for that one.
Jackson, and the other Dante. We were all in court.
I don't mean no disrespect. Me and Jackson even talk. He even said he was just talking shit. That man said that like he hate that he tried to give that girl a break and she was just kind of talking shit. And like he wanted to send her up, but he was like at this point like I don't know. I have to talk to PD about it because women they seem like they don't care, and next minute they seem like they do. So I don't know. Let me look into it.
Well, whether they care or not, as a DOJ, we care, right? So
Say again.
we can always just allow them to reschedule the court date.
I mean, we don't want to put it in continuation, and then if you want to set them up for court on Saturday, because if I'm being real, we can knock out 2 cases tomorrow, and we can set up the right way. If you really want, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Like you let me know what you want to do.
I'm happy to hear multiple cases. I don't have nothing to do.
Okay, we can set it up for continuation. I'll set it up.
Yeah, I can't
Probably a
write in
little
this
more, from being
ticket
honest.
here. So maybe you need to go on that
I'll unclaim
ticket
it.
and put
Nah, I
a
be having Silva and them claim it. I I be having Silva and them claim it just so other people can write it because I was talking to her earlier and Samir stepped in and pissed me off a little bit because like if it's an IA case, technically y'all can't deal with that because it has to be like an actual like investigation behind it and shit. So it's something more than just people respond to tickets. That's something I don't want people kind of putting their 2 cents in because it can get somebody banned from the server. Um, so that's why I was trying to tell him earlier, like, hey, don't say anything right now because y'all really don't need to be dealing with this. I don't want y'all
well.
getting
So
involved.
what time do you, I don't know.
Just you give me a time because like I said, it's
I
11 p.m. for one
I am
case.
on
So
disability,
if you,
sir. I do not work and I have nothing to do. So like, tell me
I
when.
understand that, but I want it before the other case so we both can, it looks like a big thing where okay, we have one court, like I feel like it would draw more people
Sure.
to DOJ.
Okay. That's not an issue. I just need to know what time.
That's the one.
Or when you get a
Just do
time,
just
make
do
sure you tell
just do
me.
10.
10, 10 Eastern?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, 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 no,
No?
not you, Davis.
Oh,
No, no, no.
okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. 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 Okay.
All right, so we'll do tip in. I'm gonna try to get somebody to drop a flyer right now. Um, for the actual court cases.
Say that one more time.
Sorry. I say, yeah, just go for 10 p.m. I'll actually try to get somebody to do a flyer for it.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get situated because I have to fly in.
Do you have her? Man, so there's nothing in the NDT for either. So you don't have no citizen ID or nothing, huh?
Nope, sadly.
Oh Lord, I don't even. About to not really care, honestly. Yeah. Okay.
Second.
I don't know. I'm just just wait for the new system to be worried about anything. I guess I don't know because I can't. It's hard for me to charge somebody something we don't have no concrete, nothing to go on, no report to go on, no
What?
nothing to go on. Like how is
Okay,
that? You know what I mean? So it's
charge people
like
for it because
how.
the MDT, when
No,
it
but I'm
comes to
saying like
penal
how much
codes,
I can't lock this girl up based off of nothing.
oh, you talking about like the evidence and stuff like that?
Right. Where's the evidence? Where's the
I
like all
mean, no,
that should
that you
be
can. You're supposed to request that from PD, and okay, I did see some of the stuff that yeah, some of the stuff
I
she
mean he
dropped,
told
but
me he didn't even have body cam. Like
he told her that.
the officers so one of the officers that was there said they don't even have body cam like right in front of them. Which made everything worse.
I mean, if they don't, shoot, tell the girl to sue.
I
They
told her
should
that's
always
why
have
she
their
need to
body
go.
cam on.
That's why I told her she need to go to court. That's why I told her she need to go to
Yeah,
court. She having all these
shoot.
problems
I
and
mean,
arguing and everything at the PD. I'm like, then let's just go to court. And then we
yeah,
all agreed, and now nobody showed up for court.
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know that. That to me is her being stupid. If I'm being real, because of this. Now, if I know PD didn't have no body cam, I mean, I'm going to court. I'm getting me a couple M's. So that's why I'm like, that it's kind of up to you. Like, you let me know what you want to do when it comes to her, since she just up for court.
Um, I don't know. I'm like I say that while I'm typing this up. I don't know.
Because we can issue a warrant, but like, just let me know. All right, for grounds, whatever the case may be, so I can let PD know
Yeah, she was
what's
ordered to
going on.
appear in court. It's a bench warrant.
Okay. Type it up. I'll send it to the right people. I'm cool with
And what's that charge?
it.
Wire transfer, wire fraud, something they was.
Something like that. I don't know. I thought it was off for a fight or something. I don't know.
No, they charging her with what she had in her pocket.
I don't know. That's like fraud. If it's like clone cars and stuff like that.
Are you in city? Can you look into MDT?
I can get in the city in a little bit, not right now,
Oh, you're not in
current
city. Okay, don't
moment.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Ask Judge Gotti. He should be. Like, you don't have to add him in this conversation, so he can help you out where it's needed now.
it. I'm just putting wire fraud transfer.
I'm about to right now. One second. Take it off here. Give me a second, sorry. Trying to focus, this shit is hot. Right. Here. Yeah. You say that every time, but man, get over this.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, you know what? All right. I don't know the other girl's name, but so where do I put the warrant now that I got it? You know what I mean?
Um, a bench warrant. Our clerk needs to sign on it, right?
A clerk? What?
Somebody needs to sign on it, right, or no?
Someone needs to sign the warrant. Yeah, me, judge.
Okay, I'm making sure you're the only one that needed to sign it.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bench warrant. Those come from us.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm here. I'm just trying to get some dinner
You're
too.
fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. Once you do it, put it in the DOJ thing, and I'll add the right people.
Oh,
See,
approved
that's how I know. Some-
warrants. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, approved warrants.
Bless you. That's how I know I did some good season when you start sneezing and shit.
Okay, well, there's the warrant for Jalea Holloway. I put it in the approved warrant. So the police know to come get it or something?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. The top four. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Give me a second. The minute I got over there, I got you. I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to the PD shit. Did you? Where did you put it at?
And DOJ
It's
approved warrants. I didn't know. That's what I was asking
no,
you.
no,
Where is it?
no. The DOJ to PD to DOJ to PD. Like, so go on the PD court and then
Yeah.
post it in the DOJ courtroom stuff.
DOJ courtroom stuff. Don't have that.
It's not on there for you. Send a dot in the civilian lobby, and I'll get you situated. Where's which one is it?
There you go.
I swear I don't know what that lid is. Check there you go. Huh? What you say? Is it clean? I know. 1 second. Sorry. Give me access to that. Yes. You know. Hmm? You been saying something like that? What you say?
Okay.
That's also where you're supposed to know the court cases too in the arrested tab. The arrested tab is for all the people that's supposed to go to court. So you'll see like the Rondo shit. That's somebody who's supposed to go to court today, but they missed their bond thing. So I also need technically a bench warrant on him too, but he did try to call me and I wasn't in city. So I'm gonna try to see if I can fly back in and get him situated.
Someone needs a warrant?
Say again?
You said someone needs a warrant?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I got you. What you said just Dave? Sorry.
You said someone needs a warrant?
I might, but I'm in city, so I'm gonna see where they're at because they did try to call me and I was in city, but I missed them. Like it was like a couple hours, I think, before I flew in. They tried to call me.
This helps a lot. Okay, there's a whole bond section. These people need to all be. Well, I'll be watching it now. How long did they get on their bond?
It should say in the MDT. That's why I said I need to get you access to it. That's why I said that's the disconnect because some officers think that with me telling them that they have to go through us and then go for court, they're like, oh, okay, so let's put a lot of people on ankles. So that's why the parole thing came in because now that I said they have to go through that system, whenever they don't know that somebody's in, that's what they do. They just send people up, put an ankle monitor on them, and try to wait on us to send people for court. But they don't know that's kind of not how we're set up right now. They don't know that, so that's like a more of a problem until we get the new system. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to figure out a solution.
Okay.
1 second. My bad. Why do I not even hear anything? Sorry about that.
Mm.
You would have to do a quick little restart. I'm over here trying to fix my fucking audio.
Well, alrighty. I won't keep you.
Okay. Like I said, well, I'll be in touch. Let me get these court cases figured out for you, and get, like I said, I'll let you know if I need a warrant or anything like that on certain people. We'll get it situated. I promise you. Just
Yeah,
one
just hit
second,
me
okay?
up.
I got you.
Hey, Richie. Good for you. I've been good. You know, same old, same old. Trying to work out some DOJ stuff. Yeah. Same old, same old. But I don't know, some crap. Well, not some crap, but you know, things didn't really pan out today. They were supposed to have court today, but no court, and the city crashed, and damn, that's crazy, Richie. You've been partying it up, but good for you. You was right on time. I was just about to get off here. I was wrapping up. Lordy. Hannah's? Oh, like Hannah Montana? Nah. Nah, I was a little old for that when that came out. I do like Miley Cyrus's music though. I ain't gonna, can't say I don't. I do have her albums. I like her music. I like her music a lot, actually. Yeah, and either I was too old for it when it came out, or it was like on Disney, right? Yeah, Disney back in the day was like when it was just on cable before the Disney Plus. Like you had to pay like you was still paying like $20 to $50 a month for that shit through the cable company. It's crazy. So I never had that shit. Mhm. Right, yeah, you needed to be rich to watch. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't know. Like, see, where I grew up, Disney wasn't included. Especially when I was younger, it wasn't included. Like you would, it would be like buying HBO or Cinemax or something like that. It was like one of the premium channels you could get through your cable company. Then I noticed in the later years they did start to move them like in the packages and stuff like that. It got cheaper, but yeah. The app was lit till they start fucking raising the price to the roof. I was all about some Disney Plus, but that price is too. They done got too high. Got too high for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about. Ooh, it's getting dark in here. Sun's going down. So anyway, I bet you could probably go back in Disney Plus and watch all the old Hannah Montanas. Does it only have 3 seasons like every other Disney show? Oh, I know. I know. I know. At one point, when when I was working, it didn't really matter. But when I was working, I was easily paying like $200 because I had HBO, I had Netflix, I had Amazon and Prime and Audible and fucking Spotify and what's the other one? AMC and something else. I can't remember whatever the other one was. Paramount Plus, I think is what it was. Right, it's a lot. Right, it's a lot. It's a lot. It adds up quick, man. That shit adds up too quick. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I think I turned everything off but Amazon. And oh, YouTube. That's the other one. YouTube Premium. I watch the fuck out of some YouTube. I pay for my YouTube Premium. I couldn't live without it. I couldn't live with. I watch too much fucking YouTube. Yeah, I had it. I even turned Netflix off. Shit too expensive. I might, depending on how things go, maybe when I pay off my computer, I might turn it back on. But I'd rather be. I'm paying on my computer right now, 12 months, no interest. Got to get that shit paid off before they put the interest on that bitch. So, um, cause that's what friends are for. Silly. That's why we besties. That's why we besties. Oh my goodness. Is it really garbage? See, I stopped watching TV a long time ago. All my TVs are set on Wildin' Out. It's all on the Wildin' Out channel. Otherwise, because I'm usually in an app or something anyway. So sometimes when I turn on the TV, Wildin' Out will be on. Maybe I'll watch it, maybe I won't, and then I just fucking. That's what I'll be watching in the background sometimes. Fuck it up. Oh, I miss you too, big head. RP's been lacking lately. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. It's really been lacking. 5M's been kind of lately. I've been watching a fuck ton of YouTube lately because I'm like, man, I don't even be knowing what to do. This city is, hold on, let me get a light. This city is kind of weird. It's kind of, they kind of micromanaged a little bit too much. And like I was just discussing with the other dude, like, the cops have way too much power and, you know, we'll see how it goes. I don't expect anywhere to be my permanent home anymore. I do be, yeah, cause I be into it myself. You know what I mean? I be really into my character. Like I'm really this bitch walking around and making sneakers and doing this and doing that, and yeah, I be into it. Oh my goodness, Richie. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm still a DA over in Love and Hip Hop. It's just that place is so dead. Dead. Put in there. Hold on, let me reset this. Let's take a look. Hold on, let's look. I'm gonna open this back up. Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is the city down? Why does it say 0 out of whatever? Hold up. It gotta be down, right? Oh yeah, it's fucking down. Oh no, it's not. Oh, they just did another restart? Are you serious? That's crazy. It's 45 people in Love and Hip Hop. That shit was like 300 a night for the first 2 months. I don't understand what happened. I don't understand what happened. They fucking pissed off the wrong people. Well, I do know what happened. Too much unfair, like too. The rules only apply to certain people, and whenever that happens in the city, I feel like their city really goes down. I don't even want to. Do I want to fly back in? I don't even know if I want to fly back in. I don't have anything to do. Oh, this city. Oh, please, this city, man. So let me tell you how they. Let me tell you. Yeah. So let me tell you. Um. Okay. So there's merch shops, right, where you can buy merch like wigs and hats and caps. Like you buy it from the store and then you sell it yourself, right? Chef's Kiss, great. People be open. It actually functions. People be in their restaurants. Like it's actually a good city on that side, right? But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they don't allow the merch shops to be open. So I work at the wig store and the shoe store. So boom, I now have nothing to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What about the people that only play on the weekend? They can't get no merch to sell? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And then on top of that, we only have 4 days out of the week to be able to buy stuff Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But every single week that the city's been open, every single week that the city's been open, my friend, I'm telling you, the city's been closed on Monday. Every single week. They close it on Monday for admin mode and maintenance and all that. Then they just close it again. Yesterday it was closed all day. So it's like when it really comes down to you only have like 2, 3 days, if that, to be able to get merch. And on top of that, they put daily caps on, so you can only buy so much merch. It's too much. It's too much. On Thursday, if you don't, and that's the thing, you're gonna run out. But that's the thing, you're gonna run out. You can only buy some stores go up to 500, some stores only go to 250. So I can go get 250 perfume, I can get 500 hats. I make shoes and wigs, so I can get those. I can get they got rims, they got the caps, the sneakers, um what am I missing? Perfume and rims. It might be that. That might be it. It's like six or seven of them or something like that. So you can get a bunch of good stuff to sell, but it's not enough to keep you busy. Like you sell it all in a couple hours, even if you get stuff from every store because you can sell it all at once. You know what I mean? And that's what I'd be doing to get my money, but I can only do that 1 or 2 days out of the week. What else am I supposed to do if y'all not bringing people to court and not calling on me to be the judge and all of that? Yeah, I've seen that before. Yep, I've seen most seems like that's what most people do, but I guess this server don't. I don't know. But that's what I was just talking to the dude about. Like, there's no, you want to have a DOJ, but then what we do doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And the police are the say all end all. So if the police are the say all end all, then what's the point of the DOJ? So just let the cops sentence and arrest everybody. What's the point? What are we doing? So anyway, there's a couple cities opening, and I'll find another one. I ain't worried about it. Like I said, I'm still DA and loving hip hop. They act like they're gonna bring it back, but I'm still waiting. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the pay because I make my own money. I always got money because I have so much time in the city. So like that's a default. Yeah, I'm still, you know, I mean I'm here, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking for another DOJ, one that's worked seriously. Like I just don't see a point. You have a judge in the city all the time. Why do you need police? Police shouldn't be sentencing anybody to jail. That's crazy. That's like literally against the Constitution. Yeah. I set a court date on Wednesday. No one showed up today. No one showed up. No prosecutor, no lawyer, no person, no cop, no nothing. Oh my god, is the city going down again? Oh, it's about to be, I think it's about to be reset again. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Anyway, I think I'm finna go make me some shrimp or something. Oh yeah, I got some beef in there. I'm gonna make something to eat. I love you, boo. Thanks for stopping by. Take a nap. It's a bag of crab. Bye, baby.